Summer is here at last. I'm joking. Today I had some drone work to do. I had 2 sites to do, which I was told at the time that they're actually down the road from each other. They weren't. I think the one was about an hour away, and then the next one was an hour and a half away from that. So yeah, but it was raining, so what I managed to do instead was actually when I had a meeting with the client, and we just had a meeting instead, and it was actually quite refreshing. As much as I like taking photos, and today was drone, but it was just nice for a change to actually sit down with the client, sort of chew the fat, and go over sort of their business, what's been happening, you know, got any holidays booked. It was actually, it was more meaningful, and I got more out of that than sort of going and doing the shoot. And today, obviously I didn't get paid or anything because we've had to move the job, so it's not an issue. But in actual fact, it was better. And that client relationship, it sort of has benefited that really, because I don't normally get to see the CEO of the company that much, although I'm booked through him and through a PR consultant, and everything goes through him. So, you know, he gives a go ahead, or like, yes, that's great, no, that's rubbish. It's actually quite nice to sit down with him because he's quite a busy chap, and just have a general chit chat for a change. And that sort of rapport you have with clients is quite important, even if the topic of conversation is, you know, sort of irrelevant, or just the general stuff you have with your friends really. Because most of my clients, because I've had them for such a long time, they are my friends, and a lot of my friends now are in that category, because I see more of my clients than most of my friends from my childhood. And that's not to say that's a bad thing, because it's not. It's really good, and it actually helps build and form other networks and other clients, which it's not just about business, but it's actually sort of meeting other interesting people and seeing how other companies and their infrastructure works. Whether it has any bearing on me or not, or what I do, it doesn't really matter. It's just interesting, because originally when I got into photography, it was people which I was interested in. So just having that rapport with people and discussing their day-to-day, their family, anything like that, I just find vastly interesting. And the key to that is, I think, you know, moving forward, is always to be quiet and be a good listener. It's sort of paramount, I think, because we normally sort of interject or interrupt or go, oh, you know, they say something which we've got a bit of correlation with, and we sort of go, oh, yeah, you know, I've got that car, or whatever it may be. And a key thing I find, especially with talking to people, is, you know, let them finish. You know, nod, agree, do whatever, but never try to interject or, you know, get your point across, because it's their time. So I think that's quite important when you're having the conversation with whoever it is. But yeah, it's actually been really nice today for a change. And then I've come back, I've got some stuff done in the house, and I've just set up some other work which I've got later on this week, and I've booked another job for tomorrow now, so I've got 2 jobs. So it chops and changes every day, but it's still interesting, and it's just been great. And I think, you know, the proof's in the pudding. I'm happy. So yeah, but that's it today really. It was just more of I think, like a bit of a take on what's happened today. Stuff's been cancelled, but it's been productive still, and it's been really good. So yeah, it's a win-win. I will see you next time.